One important skill that every security engineer or an engineer in general needs to have is scripting or programming skills. I currently don't have a lot of skills. I mean, I can read some simple Python code, but thinking about how to break down a solution into code from a problem I got is the most difficult thing that I think every programmer have in their lifetime. I'm not gonna be corny and be like, "Hi, my name is Artist, and this day is day one." Nah, I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. Some of these videos I won't know what the f I'm doing, and I really don't care if I'm judged about how basic or low level. All I know is I'm putting 1% in today, and that 1% is going into a bucket where, sorry, I should really turn off those notifications, but that 1% is going in a bucket, adding up to whatever. We're gonna go into numbers today because I already did basics and bulls. I did some of this before, and I'm not gonna redo it. Alright. Python has three different types of built-in numbers: integers, which is int; floating points, which is float; and complex, which is complex. We have fractions, we have decimals, and they are also available via import from the standard library. Whole numbers, including hexadecimal, octal, and binary numbers without decimal places, are also identified as ints. Python fully supports arithmetic between these different number types and will convert narrow numbers to match their less narrow counterparts, and when used with the binary arithmetic operators. And these are all documentation. So I did start on this a long time ago. They gave you more down here. I think you can. Yeah, you can. Alright, so directions, instructions. There are three different ints are whole numbers. Integers in Python have arbitrary position. The number of digits is limited only by the available memory of the host system. We have floats, where are just decimal points. Python numeric documentation. Alright, these are the instructions. Your friend Chandler plans to visit exotic countries all over the world. Sadly, Chandler's math skills aren't good. He's pretty worried about being scammed by currency exchanges during his trip. No worries, bro. Apple has this calculator app where you can convert to currency calculator, but I'm getting off topic. And he wants you to make a currency calculator for him. Here are his specifications for the app. So estimate value after exchange. Create the exchange money function, taking two parameters: budget, the amount of money you are planning to exchange, and the exchange rate, the amount of domestic currency equal to 1 unit or foreign currency. This function should return the value of the exchange currency. Note, if your currency is in USD, you want to exchange USD for euros with an exchange rate of $1.20. So, gotta go ahead and put this in. I wonder if I have to do it. Alright, what the fuck is all this? I'm sorry. Alright. Let's read some documentation. Well, first of all, I wanted to do something new in my life. I wanted to break this down. Let's see something. I wanted to actually break this down see if I can figure out what it's asking me. So right now, he just want to go ahead and take two parameters, which is the budget and the exchange rate. Any amount of money you're planning to exchange. Alright, let me close this up. And so start. I know there's like a thing. I don't know where it's at. That's another thing I gotta learn how to use Lisa chart. Themes, containers. Yeah, right now. If yes, no would go. If text contains yes, else if not. Oh, yeah. Okay. So let's just do it my way. Alright, so we're gonna start right here. We're gonna start. So my man is gonna have the calculator, and he's gonna come down here and he's gonna input some data. Am I doing this right? No, I'm not. This is data. Alright. Sorry. He's gonna go ahead and start. And he's gonna input some data. Input some data, so I'm guessing my man is gonna go ahead and input like $1, right? He's gonna input $1. And once that input goes in, it's going to calculate currency left after an exchange, calculate value of bills. So first of all, I gotta learn how to convert currency, but it doesn't really, I guess, euro. I don't know why this is supposed to be helpful. Okay. Now this would be helpful. You can use, United States, the currency is American dollar. Some major currencies are peso, pounds, euros. You can use a known equivalent value between two countries. Currencies to calculate the exchange rate. For example, if 10 pounds is equal to $12.70, what is the exchange rate from GBP to USD when calculating the exchange rate? You want to know how many dollars are equal to a pound. This is the ratio of dollars to pounds, so set up the ratio as, I have to do some division. In this case, the base currency is GBP, so divide both parts by 10, rounding the dollar to the nearest cent. Now, this is my question. Okay, maybe I'm thinking too far ahead. Are they asking wherever the man is at, he needs to be converted? Needs to be converted. Okay. It's pretty hard. Float amount of money you are planning to exchange. Unit value of the foreign currency. Do I have to do an input though? Amount of money you owe. Alright, what my thought process is, I'm gonna make a couple of variables. I'm gonna say budget and exchange rate, and I'm supposed to return a float. Alright, so I'm gonna be saying, but that's the thing though, I don't know what he's going to be exchanging to, so it has to be like, and this one is telling me if it's pesos I have to multiply. Oh, hold on, no, I have to divide. No, I don't. Do I? Dollar. How do we know it's $15? This is what I'm talking about. Math is not my strong suit. Oh. To convert the British pound into USD, you must divide the exchange rate. What the fuck? Okay, I just want to know where they getting 15 from. So $15 would be 251.40. To convert from, you must multiply by the exchange rate. 1 times 16.76 is literally 16.76. So where in the hell did they get 15 from? I think I understand this because you carried the 1. Well, never mind. I just seen that as a 7. It is not a good, because I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I'm trying to do. When you're traveling abroad or shopping online, it can be helpful to quickly convert between currencies to understand the prices. However, the exchange rates are often awkward numbers that are difficult for mental math. For example, today the exchange rate from Danish krone to euro is 7. I need to cost, which would be very difficult to calculate with mental math. Let's take our Danish example. Exchange, you can quickly use the following 2-step rule without a calculator. Add on 1/3 of the original amount and divide by 10. 1/3 of 60 is 20. Add that on to get 80. Divide by 10, and that's $8. These directions are unclear. Oh. Oh, this is directions. Can I click on it to run the task? Oh, never mind. Hold on. Estimate value after exchange. Alright, let's just say if my currency is USD and I want to exchange USD for euro with an exchange rate of $1.20, then 120 USD equals 1 euro. Alright, let's go ahead and just do that. You know what? I'm dumb. Hold on. I think I understand this now. I just gotta divide this. Hold on. And I have to set it up. I have to remember how to set up. Let's just get rid of this. Throw me off right here. This is not even supposed to be here either. Alright. So we have exchange money. We're going to go ahead and divide the budget with the exchange rate. No? So let's use this example. 127.5 divided by 1.2. There we go. Alright, and then wait, hold on 1 second, because would it be do I convert so this is what I need to do. I need to convert this into an int, or would it be an int, or would it be a float? See, these are all questions that you need to tell. Alright, I'm gonna just call this an int. So to just do an int, I'm gonna do budget / exchange, right? Right. And I wanna actually run this. But I don't wanna mess up my stuff. Hold on, check it. Alright. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm going to do. Can I even do this? I don't know why. Oh, that's me. And then I have to save it. Just put it on my desktop. Nothing. Oh, did not call it. My bad. No. What? Still not doing it. What am I missing? Wait, what? Did I? No, really didn't. What the fuck? Let's just focus on Python 2. Not 3. I don't know what this means. Guess we're gonna deal. looking at the default representation of a function object, it provides you with a name and unique ID, which in Python happens to be a memory address. You cannot access it using the address. The memory address is only used to help you distinguish between function objects. In other words, if you have two function objects which were originally named main, you can still see that they are different. Excuse me. Okay. Guess I have to read. Yeah. Alright, before I even go down this rabbit hole, okay. Oh, so I didn't have to do all of this. Okay. I'm sorry. Did not know. Alright. 127.5 and 1.2, was it? Close it up. What the fuck? Returned with a none. Why did it return with a... Do I have to convert this back into a float, or... do I have to return this into a string? Why is it doing this? It is returning none because when you recursively call it, you don't return the value. So while the recursion does happen, the return value gets discarded and then you fall off the end of the function. Falling off the end of the function means that Python implicitly returns none, just like this. So instead of just calling in your if statement, you return what the recursive call returns. Alright, let's give this a value. Let's cost money. Return money. Let's see what happens. Fucking Christ. Okay. Let's look at this. What if I want to return that 25.25? Alright, let's see if I can get rid of it. See what happens. Huh? Okay. Because I just feel like they're going to give me some shit for this. Let's try it out. I just want to run some tests, see what happens. Yay! Oh my god, we figured it out. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. This is like, yo, wow. Alright. So forget about the user input. So what I wanted to start with. Let me see how they do it. Honestly, it doesn't. It's very straightforward. I don't even know. I'm saying that because I don't know how to put this in a diagram, honestly. Basically, I made a function. I defined a function. Exchange money. I give it a. Oh, it's gonna. What did it change it though? It's gonna change it, right? Shit, I passed. A win is a win. Anyways, like I was saying, I don't know how to put this in a diagram. So it's going to start, it's going to divide. It's not going to take any type of, so would this be a transformer? Or a process, or would it be it's not a decision. It's not making any decisions. It's doing a process, I know for a fact. So it's going to process it, and it's going to be like, would it be like int divided by int? No, float divided by float, float divided by float. And then it's going to output, like right here. It's going to go ahead and output the value, valuable money. Oh, sorry. Or actually, it's gonna divide a float with a float. It's gonna return the variable money, and then it's going to output with a print. It's going to output with a print. And then it's going to stop. Simple, simple, simple. Okay. It's going to stop. Alright. Now that is just 1 out of fucking 6. Alright. Cool. They literally giving you what's going on. I'm now reading these directions. So the budget is afloat, the exchange is going to be afloat, and you're going to return a float. I'm not reading at all. Alright, let me write this down. Let me copy, or actually, let me just cut this. Let me cut this, bring this over here. It's gonna yell at me because why not? We're gonna get rid of this bad boy. We're gonna start right here. So the budget is afloat. So what I need to do now is I need to convert. Calculate currency left after an exchange. So amount of money before exchange, amount of money that is taken from the budget to be exchanged. So taken, I'm assuming this is going to be some multiplication, which it is. It looks like it's going to be not multiplication, sorry, subtraction, which it looks like it's going to be some subtraction. Okay, subtraction. So what we're going to do is we're going to just do the same thing. Money, or matter of fact, just make this easy on myself. Just copy and paste it. Copy, paste, and we're just gonna subtract. And here's the thing, though, I gotta make sure it's subtracting correctly so I can actually get a positive integer. So budget is the amount of money before exchange. And okay. Alright, hold on. Let me get this. Let me copy and paste it so I can look at my work. It's just too much. That's too much right now. Yeah, 120. Indentation. That is not right. Okay. That is not right. Okay. What is going on? Budget, amount of money for exchange, amount of money that's taken from the budget. So why am I getting 1.0? Why should I be turning this around? I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same thing, but we're just trying things out. Okay. Let's go back. Alright, something changed. Pretty sure tweaking? No, I'm not. It's yelling at me for a reason. Alright. Okay. Because I literally just did the math. Oh, I know why. Crazy work. And it's still giving me, it's not defined. Pause and test, make sure it's good. Okay. Next. Calculate value of bills. So let me go ahead and bishy. Drink some water. Alright. Get value of bills. So the denomination. Alright, let's read the instructions. So get the value of bills function taking two parameters. Denomination, the value of a single bill. Number of bills, the total number of bills. This exchanging booth only deals in cash of certain increments. The total you receive must be divisible. There's a keyword. Divisible by the value of one bill or unit, which can leave behind a fraction or a remainder. Your function should return only the total value. So it looks like I have to do modulus, excluding fractional amounts. The booth would give back. Unfortunately, the booth gets to keep the remainder change as an added bonus. I bet you do. Alright. So let me go ahead and get this bad boy. And let me get this, because I'm going to need it. Let me go ahead and just comment this out. Get this out the way. Alright. And then we're going to get this going on. Copy. Paste. Alright. This function should return the number of currency bills that you can receive within the given amount. In other words, how many whole bills of currency fit into the starting amount. Remember, you can only receive whole bills, not fractions of bills, so remember to divide accordingly. Effectively, you are rounding down to the nearest whole bill. Denominate, whatever. So it looks like I'm going to be taking a float, and the amount is going to be in a float, so I got to turn that into int, and I'm going to have to go ahead. Well, can I? Before I even start, I can. But I'm pretty sure they want it. Well, never mind. I thought I had to exchange some stuff, but it looks like I don't. Alright, let's do some math first so I can know what I'm doing. It's not cheating. Alright, so number of bills 127.5. Oh, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't have this, so I'm gonna have to really go over here, figure this out. Alright, 24 equals my amount. Oh, amount. Let's do modulus, but whatever it's called. And then we're gonna return money. For now, I see what I'm going on here. Cut that. And then I'm gonna print out. Amount. So print get number of bills, which is going to be 127.25, and that is not what I want to do. So I gotta return this as an int. Do I return it up here though, is the question. And that is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I gotta turn this into an int. No, that is not what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, let's do this right here. Okay, I'm going warm, getting warm. Okay. Let's go here. Paste. Run some tests. I think this is number 4. And we passed. Alright. Close up these gaps. This didn't help at all. I need y'all to just get rid of that, honestly. Yeah. I don't even know whose idea was it to include that. Alright. So I have to return a float. What the fuck? Oh, bless me. Hold on 1 second. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Because it says return a float. So I was just like, was they doing this for? I did this whole thing, and I don't even know where I even stopped to record. Oh, Lord. Yeah. I'ma just walk you through my thought process. But we got to the end, and now it's saying that I must take all of this and I don't even know what to do with this. I am so upset right now. You know what? I think I know why it keeps stop recording. I got some hotkeys going on. And I gotta fix that. It's unnecessary, bro. Alright. So, yeah, I gotta do all of this. And I'm pretty sure it's just simple math. Or PEMDAS, I might say. So I gotta implement some PEMDAS. Lord. So I gotta it needs to be converted to a decimal by dividing it by 100. The actual exchange, because 10% of 120 is 12. Alright, so the 127.25 is the budget, right? That is the budget. And so 120 USD. If €1 equals 120 USD, alright, we getting crazy over here. Hold on. I'm trying to get the math together. So I'm pretty sure this is the exchange. He wants 100, or the budget is $127.25, and he wants to exchange it to, I'm guessing USD, which is 1.20. So so I'm guessing we're going to do division. Yes, division. And the 10 is added to it. But it's not really 10, it's 10%. So it's going to be $160 minus 20. That is not it. Can't be division. No, definitely not. Huh. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I did this math right. Hold on. I fucked it up. It's not supposed to be this. It's supposed to. But the 10 is throwing me off. Oh, sir. Alright, I gotta do something. And I'm pretty sure I have to do some PEMDAS. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking that I have to do some PEMDAS. but I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what to do first. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, the budget first. Excuse me. Alright, budget now. Let's look at the results. Alright, let's just do something. What did I just do in my calculator right here? Alright, I divided. So let me go ahead and divide it first. And then, oh, I'm tripping. Sorry. Exchange rate. And then the spread. I'm not too sure if, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be addition right here. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm not too sure. Spread. And then the denomination. That's where things get crazy. The function should return the maximum value of the new exchange curve. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and do some, moving around, but I know for a fact this first one is division, because we obviously did it on top of there, up top, and it was giving us our answer right there. So print exchangeable value. So we have 127.25, 1.20, 10, and 20. That's an 80. Alright. What is going on here? Because it just gave me... Alright, let me get rid of this. Still giving me it. Alright, so it looks like I have to change something. I'm just doing stuff. Alright, I'm adding on the spread. The spread is the percentage taken. What am I returning? Calculating the exchange. Plus the spread. Remember that the currency term is a whole number and cannot be subdivided. So I gotta change this to a float. Back where I started. That's gonna throw it off. Wow. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm doing me. I'm doing me. I'm living right, man. And this one I'm gonna do to it. So it's not this. I can guarantee you that it's not this. But it's not. I don't know. What am I doing? Wow. Alright, I think something has to change here. My guy, every single time I think it was about something, it's not it. Am I missing something right here, man? It's gonna give me the same. Huh? Give me a break, y'all. That was a I'm close. I am close. I just don't know what needs to be changed. this into an int. This is lower than this, but it's giving a high number. Oh, I messed up for a second. Something needs to get to this. Don't know. Alright, how to calculate an exchange rate? Missed the video. So I'm guessing domestic is 127.25, and this is the rate, and I'm adding the spread, right? I'm adding the spread, 127.25, right? I'm dividing this by 120. So 106. Still gonna give me that, okay. 106. And then I have to add the spread. The spread is a 10. Now, I need to figure out how I'm gonna go ahead and get this figure with this denomination. And I am failing at this, yo. Because it's always gonna be 96. So either something needs to change right here, which doesn't make any sense, because you have to divide it. Let me take this out. PEMDAS. Still 96. Something is throwing it off, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Now I'm just trying every little thing because I really don't know what it is. You have to divide it. Like there's nothing. And the spread is 10. That's being added. it needs to be converted to decimal by adding it by 100 if and the spread is 10. So is a percentage taking as an exchange fee written as an integer. So I'm adding what the hell is that? Oh god. Yeah, I thought I was getting somewhere. Alright, something needs to change, and I don't know what it is. So I have my budget. Alright. And then my budget. Alright. Here's what I might have to do. I might have to call this new budget, and then I have to return this is what I have to do. I'm gonna have to alright, I'm gonna have to call this new budget as well. Hold on. I'm changing some stuff. And then I have to get this exchanged budget. Or I'm sorry, let's call this exchange rate. Exchanged rate. And then let's go ahead and divide it. Oh, well, order budget exchange rate. And then let's go ahead and print that. And then you add this, or I'm pretty sure it's going to be a whole lot of errors, but that's okay. We're learning. And then return new budget. I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do this, but alright, it's the same fucking thing. Ass. And this is not single responsibility. I don't think. Oh my gosh, I don't know. This is getting on my nerves now. Yeah, I need a hint. My guy, you need to calculate spread percent of exchange rate using multiplication operator and add it to exchange rate to get the exchange currency. The actual rate needs to be computed. Remember to add exchange rate and exchange fee. You can get exchange money affected by commission by using the divided operation and typecasting to int. Calculate value after exchange. You need to calculate spread percent of exchange rate using a multiplication operator and add it to exchange rate to get exchange. What the fuck did you just say? I don't know what this man is talking about. So, all right. So this is what it's telling me in here. I need to calculate the spread. All right. You need to calculate spread percent of exchange rate using a multiplication operator and add it to exchange rate to get the exchange currency. Well, why am I doing that? I'm sorry. Alright, before I even go, the exchange rate is 120 times 10, which is 12. And I'm adding I don't understand this at all. This is not, it's not explaining it properly. Oh my god. Bless me. I need some time. Yeah, I'm not too sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Because when I it's not making sense to me at all. And some of this is not really giving a single responsibility, but parameter spread is the percentage taking as an exchange fee written as an integer. It needs to be converted to decimal. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. If this, but you're adding the 10. 10% of 120 is so 120 is the exchange rate, no? Okay. So the exchange rate needs to be divided by the spread. And I think I already did that. So it needs to be exchange first, and that is going to be added to the exchange rate. And I'm pretty sure this is about to be a fail, because that's, sorry, forgot my hat keys. I can't be doing that. So let's go ahead and cut this. Make a new file. New file. For right now. And exchange rate. Return. I'm pretty sure this is gonna throw me off. And the exchange rate is 120, and the spread is 10. Yeah, pretty sure, yeah. I'll get to that just later. So for now, I just wanna okay, hold on. Non-object is not callable. Oh my gosh, I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out right now. My head is in a tizzy. Alright, I'm stuck. There was a way I can get, like, look at other people's stuff. Alright. New rate. So I had to add this exchange rate. With the exchange rate, that's multiplied by the spread total new currency. She made a new one that's called total new currency, which get the exchange money budget rate. Same thing. Alright, let's look at something. Short by fewest lines. Yes, sir. Alright. Calculate the new exchange rate. So I'm not too sure where they get the one from. Exchange money equals exchanged money, which is the budget, and what the hell? Lambda. Oh, yo, please. Can y'all please? Highest rep user. I don't know what that means. Rate. So he exchanged the rate. Where are y'all getting this one from? This. Where the fuck is y'all getting this one from? Be for real. Where's this one coming from? So let's go back here. So the rate, he made another variable. He called it the rate, which I'm pretty sure is the new rate. And what he did was he did PEMDAS. So what he did was, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just copy this code right here. There's no shame in my game. Alright, so if I'm understanding, this is the new rate, right? The new rate is going to be exchange rate, right? Which I'm not too sure why we're adding, or I'm sorry, multiplying the spread, but yeah, math. Exchange rate, and we got a 1 in here. I'm not too sure where the 1 comes from. And then we're going to go ahead and divide the spread with 100. And we're going to get a new value, which is going to be, val. And then we're going to change it to an int, because it says it in the fucking directions that it needs to be an int. And then we're going to go ahead and get the new rate, and then we're going to get the modulus, and then we're going to go get the divination, and then we're going to return it. Return the val, and then we're going to go ahead and print it, because I don't trust these. No, I'm just playing. Exchange valuable, and we're gonna go back to our directions. We're gonna get all of this, and I think this is where Thani comes in. So right here, if I'm reading this properly, we're going to take the exchange rate, right, which is the 1.20, and we're going to go ahead and multiply it. I'm not too sure why we're multiplying it when we should have just added. And let me get my calculator here, or so the 1, I'm not too sure where the 1 comes from. I'm going to be honest with you. But 10 divided by 100 is 10. Or, wait, what the fuck was I doing earlier? Didn't I do this? Like, gave some math? Well, anyways, I'm still not seeing how we get multiplication. So they added the 1, which I'm guessing is 1.1. And then we're going to go ahead and get the exchange rate, which is 1.20. So 132. But, okay, this is my problem here, though. How are we supposed to know there's supposed to be a 1 right here? Is my concern. Oh, this is what I did. I actually did the math. 120 divided by 10, which is 0.12, and that 0.12 got added to that 1.20, which got 1.32. That's where my head was going, right? I was not thinking about dividing the spread to 100. I was trying to get this right here, this whole point, and this is what I did. I divided 10 from 1.20, which is the exchange rate. So that's what I did first. I divided 1.20 with 10, and then I went ahead and did I add it? I don't think I added it in the code. No, I surely didn't. That's where I got mixed up with. I didn't add it in the code. But that 132 would have been divided by that 127.25. Or, I'm sorry. 127.25, 132, 27.25 divided by 1.32. There it goes. And then I had to figure out what to do with that 20. Which I'm pretty sure this is what it's doing right now. This is the budget. And I divided it with the new rate, which would have been the 1.32. Alright, hold on. Because I really need to do this. Every single time I do this. Hold on, y'all gonna get paused real quick. Listen, I don't even know where it paused, but just know I tried. It was giving me a 2 value. I was trying to round it up. I was trying to round some floats up. Got into this this thing right here, and yeah. So I'm gonna just go with this, guys, and just, you know, have a good day, because my humidifier just turned on, and I didn't even take a shower yet. So yeah, it's up. is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured. Yeah. Alright. It's giving me a 16 either way it goes, so I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, figured. I don't know. That's what I'm saying, like, where is this one coming from? Right now, I just want to go to bed. What the fuck is this? Yeah. I'm gonna have to come back to this and actually figure it out because... Oh, hold on, I don't know why. No, I don't know why. Actually, now that I think about it, is probably good because I'm printing. That's why. Okay. This is a long ass fucking code, I'm not gonna cap. But I know I cheated on the end. But I got 5 out of 6 correct. So I take that as a win. And my whole method was actually doing the math first. So it gave me instructions. It said this needs to be returned, and what I did was I broke out the calculator just to see how it was going to be returned. I know this in the modulus wasn't anywhere seen on this calculator, but it's probably not scientific. Motherfucker. Okay. Well, it's probably... I don't know. Listen, I'm just here trying to figure everything out. So thanks for watching me fumble into this what? Bad indentation. How is it a bad indentation? Bad indentation? If this was a bad indentation, why did it run? Found 3 spaces. Oh, hold on. I think I know why. No, this is my fucking code that they talking about. Bad indentation. Hold on. Back to editor. I think it's given this one. That's why. Hold on. Yeah, it is. Because ain't no way. Let me get rid of all my spaces. Okay. Jesus, bro. I just want to go to sleep. Yeah, I don't know why it's giving me this. Anyways, mark is complete. Sure, whatever. I hated this. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Now I must wash my butt and go to sleep.